Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back into my channel. What happens after we die? As far as, things that I talk about are simply things that I've come to understand. They're my interpretations of what the relatives communicate to me. I'm just going to share with you what I personally have learned from my own relationship with the relatives and 20 years of doing mediumship. So, the first thing I want to say is just how much of what we do in these lifetimes is something that we decided. We knew that the most fulfilling way of getting what we want, the more adversity we chose, the more fulfilling it was going to be. The easier we have it, the less we appreciate the things that we do have. And the more that we have that's superficial, uh, the more it feels as though we're never actually satisfied. That's come up a lot in my readings in the last couple of years, is just how much of this we decided we wanted to experience for the sake of growth and for the sake of feeling the contrast of when things do align, even if it takes a really long time. When we die, and I don't like to use the word die because we never really die. We are vibration that simply transforms into another state, sort of like a pot of boiling water, then is heated up and turns into steam. We do go through somewhat of a life review, and we do have advisors. They do help us understand what it is that we aligned with as far as what we wanted before we came and what we sort of forgot about. So, if we're aligning with our soul or spirit's purpose, we want to come from a place of what are we doing in this moment? What is our intention? And does it have to do with helping and aiding in others? Or is it more self serving in wanting success? It's okay to want financial security. We all want financial security. But then don't make sure that that doesn't become your intention in the actions that you choose to take, because ultimately that's going to slow the process down. So we do have a life review. The other thing that happens is that we experience the same amount of pain and the same amount of joy that we inflicted on our fellow humans. Because we are one collective consciousness, we will feel that same amount of pain and sorrow and hurt, or elation, joy, love, nurture. So that is what I consider really what karma is about. And then we do continue on doing the things that we were interested in while we were physical. It's just that the physical world has much more density to it. So we wanted to come here and experience the density because the density is what creates the adversity. We wanted the adversity, believe it or not, we really did. Because in spirit, we do continue on learning. And what we really love, now this is another part of what I consider what karma is. What we really love is aiding in those who are still physical, whatever it is that they have an interest in, and it's something that we not only had an interest in that, but also that we were um, got to be masters. They find a tremendous amount of joy in elevating us. They know that being human and being in spirit is ultimately one and the same. It truly is just a different level of heaviness. We really do thrive in the spirit world on continuing to collaborate and build relationships and plan, and we get excited about our next lifetimes. Believe it or not, we actually want to be here in the dense environment with all the adversity much more than we want to be in the place that we don't get to experience as much of a scale of emotion. I will continue to make more videos as I continue to learn in this very dense but fascinating physical world.